going on, everybody? How are you all today? SubaruSteve Montgomery. Behind me, the boardwalk here in Virginia Beach, Virginia. It's a beautiful day. Why do I got this thing zipped up? It's beautiful out here, folks, and I'm on the wooden boardwalk here that that have ADA or need a place to come out in their wheelchairs. They can do that right here. You see, they can go over here and come down that ramp right there, and they can normally just roll right on out here and set up. Yeah, they can even play in the sand. We have a little sand burr, like a little, I don't know, battle gun emplacement, right? Look at the ocean. Isn't it beautiful out here today? It really is. You know, I got out today. I'm down around, where am I at? I'm past Chicks on the Beach. I'm down around, I don't know, 11th Street, 12th Street. You see the pier behind me, right? I think you see that down there. If you don't see it, well, then you don't see it. But if you do see it, bear with me on this wind. I'm going to get us off the beach here. Beautiful day, though. But I wanted to come out and tell you all that there is absolutely, yeah, absolutely light at the end of the tunnel. That means that no matter where you are, middle of the week, yes, it's the middle of the week. Yes, it's hump day. Yes, you're halfway to the weekend. Forget that. Because you know what? One day, if you live your life right, if you just show up and play the game every day, you'll have all the weekends you want off. You'll have all the days off in the middle of the week that you want off. You'll be able to come out to the Oceanfront on a Wednesday, middle of the week. And by the way, today is November 5th. How many of you are happy with the gubernatorial race that took place yesterday and our new governor? Are you happy with those results? And my next question is, how many of you voted yesterday? Are you happy with the results? Anyways, that's my limited political speech. Anyways, I'm going to head back down. I got to get back to my car and do a little work. I'm going to show you this. This is pretty cool. I'm just going to flip it around here. We're going to use the power of modern technology, and bam! See those fish right there? There's a fish over there. You see them, don't you? I know you do. All right, walk with me if you will as I head back to my car, and we'll see what we can see. Wind's really kicking up. I don't know how long we're going to keep doing this. If I put my hoodie on, that'll break out some of the wind. Do that. Okay. I don't hear the wind as much. Hopefully you don't as well. Beautiful day here. 68, 69 degrees. Wind. I see plenty of people in shorts and short sleeves, and just as many like me with hoodies and warmer attire on, of all ages. It's not just an old guy thing. Not at all. Here's Chicks on the Beach. I'll show you that. Let's see where we walk. Bam! That's Chicks on the Beach. It's a standalone restaurant that you can come up on Atlantic Avenue right next to Mahi's and actually eat and see the ocean. And see the ocean while you eat. Here, we're here at 7th Street, right? 7th Street. That's right. I need a gimbal. I need a lot of stuff. I need to keep walking and working and dancing and twerking. No, I didn't just say that. No, not me. Flip this back around. Doop, boo, doo, 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 doo. Da, 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 down. Da, da, da. Mahi's has got music playing over here behind me. Beautiful day out here. Yeah, the hoodie breaks down the wind. Okay, that stays on. One of the things they do here in Virginia Beach routinely is they like to help keep the oceans full. So when we get closer, I'll show you what's really going on over here. But I have it under good authority that we are busily, is that the word? Busily. Busily. Is that the word? Busily? Anyways, I forgot where I was going with that. But one of the things that keep us in business here in Virginia Beach is having a beach full of sand, as well as a beautiful boardwalk to walk on, and an ocean, a rather nice ocean. So let me flip this around again, show you what I'm trying to show you here. Do a little more of this, a little more of this, and a little less of that. But if you look way out there, and I'll zoom out in a minute, you'll see some boats out there, and what they're doing is they're dredging up the sand, right? Right? Feel me there? And what you'll see here, very interesting. I'm gonna come over here and zoom in. Bear with me, but I don't know if you see it yet, but we are busily pumping water into the Atlantic Ocean. Yeah, let's check this out now. Get you a couple little zooms in here. First, there are the ships out there, and what they are doing is they are digging up ancient sand. Yeah. And then they bring it on another boat, and they bring it all the way over into the Rudy Inlet down there around Second Street, right? You feel me? I think you do. And then what happens is, in return, we start providing more water to the Atlantic Ocean, which continues to bring people here to our beach every year. So we will spend the next 3 or 4 months, right, refilling the Atlantic Ocean from what was used this last season. Did he say that? Yeah, you heard it right. And look at this. This is where we bury our whales here in Virginia Beach. We pull them up, and we're very much into the ecosystem. We don't want to pollute the beach, so we bury them about every 60 feet. See, there's another one way down there. Did you see that, right? Yep. Now, I may be mistaken, but I believe that there is a ramp for handicapped people here at Fifth Street. But don't take this one because you're going to get stuck. It's somebody's really cool crocheted hat. Whoop, was that your hat? That's where it's at. And yeah, okay. See that? Look, he's even bulldozing water into the ocean. Unbelievable. You'd think all that water he might just float away. Yeah. Some weirds going on there. Where'd you go? I gotta keep walking, or this so-called exercise ain't gonna be no good for me, right? Here's Waterman's. Waterman's right here. You can actually sit in there. Those windows open. You can see the ocean. You can smell the salt air coming off. You can catch a breeze without the fleas. Beautiful. I got to start doing this on Wednesdays. Middle of the week, hump day Wednesdays. Walking with SubaruSteve at the Virginia Beach Oceanfront. Where every Wednesday, you'll see the seasons start to slightly change. You'll see me slightly bundled up. And from Second Street to get down to about, what is that, 17th or nearby there, if I can get a nice 12-block walk in each way, that's pretty good. Start out for a 20-minute walk, and then I'm going to work up to a 30-minute walk. And this is the inaugural boardwalk walk. And I'm now here at 4th Street. Let's see. Drive your Jeep on the beach. So you can see it. Let's do that. How's that? November 7th through 9th. Today's the 5th, folks. Drive your Jeep on the beach. Register at vabeachjeepfest.com. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Jeep Week at the beach. Jeep. Now you know something, right? Now you know more. Intended to walk on the bike trail. Why? Because there's bikes walking on the boardwalk. In both places now. See a surfer out there. Where did that wind just come from all of a sudden? Now I can't find the Must be this truck running around us, right? That is portable water or potable water. What do they call it? Portable, potable? Here we are at 3rd Street. Okay, give you another look around. Oh, that was fast, wasn't that? A little too fast. There. Now you can look around. There's a surfer out there. I want to see the surfer. I don't see him. Do you see him? He's out there. Okay. And that's where the surfers go, on this side of the jetty there. Here at 2nd Street, 2nd and 3rd. If you're new to the 757 or you're thinking about coming down to the 757, try it like this. There we go. Still no better. Yeah, I really need a gimbal. Anybody got a gimbal they're not using? Please text me and let me know. Here's Grommet Island up here, where if you're in the 757, you can bring your kids here to play while you watch them and chill in the ocean. Well, there's 2 surfers out there. Not chill in the ocean, but chill watching the ocean is what I meant to say. But you got Grommet Island here. Got public restrooms if you need to hit the head. Right? How you doing, man? People are nice and friendly. They say, all right, right? And here we are back at 2nd Street. I can use my hood again, which means I'm going to lose my sound. There's the playground. Circles abound. And there's Norman. Norman. You know who Norman is, right? Norman is my 8th Subaru. Yeah. And his name is Norman. Norman for sure. All right, folks, I got to go do 2 rideshare rides. Get this out of there. 2 rideshare drives. And where'd you go? Wow, wherever I go, there you are. Anyways, those of you who tuned in and left, thank you for tuning in. I don't know so much about leaving. You feel me there? I know it was a weird video, but wanted to try it, something different. I'll probably watch it. I'll be 68 in just a week. Don't know about you, but that's because I don't know about you. Have a great day, folks. I've not. I am SubaruSteve Montgomery in the beautiful 757.